what's up guys? So I'm sorry. Didn't make a review or any reaction video last week for the episode 4 video. I'm sorry. My schedule got away from me and quite honestly, I just didn't make it. And you know, I'm kind of new to the YouTube thing. I haven't really figured out my schedule too well with it yet, but I'm gonna try to stay consistent. This one, I'm not super into this show as I am some other ones, but you know, I am gonna try to be consistent with the shows from now on. So I'm sorry, but I just also wanted to let you know, and I don't know if anyone's thinking this or whatever, why, you know, Courtney, are you having different videos every week? Like one week you have a reaction video, the next one you have just a review, or you have both or whatever. And honestly, it just depends on Dan and I and how we watch the shows together. So if I watch it by myself, that's typically when you're gonna get a reaction video. Like tonight, that's what we're gonna be doing for the episode 5 Other Lives, because Dan's actually at work. So I am going to show you more of my reactions. Dan is the kind of person that likes to just be completely engulfed in the show, doesn't really wanna be filmed, worry about that. So typically, you know, if I do reactions to that, I'll watch the show at a separate time. So it just depends on how we as a couple are watching the show together, whether I watch it with him or without him or, you know, whatever. So if you were curious, that's kind of the reason why I do it that way. So you never know what you're gonna get because I don't even know how we're gonna watch it. But this week, I am watching it by myself. So I'm actually gonna film some of my reactions to the show this week. And we are going to start here in a couple minutes with Other Lives. However, I just wanted to briefly talk about the last scene from the last episode, Down Will Come, and where they had the big gunfight. So obviously our main characters were in this huge, intense scene where they got into a huge gun battle with these bad guys they were after. And it ended up being really intense. The one guy who wasn't one of the main characters but kind of was in their little group, I don't know what that character's name is, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but he got shot in the head and, you know, got his head blown off partially, and then so he died. And then they actually killed a bunch of civilians. There was that bus that was involved, they killed a bunch of them, and they ended up actually killing all the bad guys at the end. They just, you know, shot them all. So, you know, Bezzerides was real upset. It seemed like she was pretty much in shock, and you know, just the entire episode ending was intense. So, you know, our characters are in a really like heightened state and everything like that, and that's kind of where it ended. So we'll have to see where they pick up this week, and we are going to start right now. It is 9 o'clock with this season 2 True Detective episode 5 Other Lives. So let's get watching. All right, well, it looks like we're starting out at the same scene from the end of the last episode. So it's actually been like a little while now since all this has gone down. Hey, Ray cleans up pretty nice. No more scruff. He's got all cleaned up. Working at the casino, I guess, or something for security. Oh, so basically it looks like the situation didn't go down very well for them. They, yeah, that whole situation just did not work out with that gunfight. It must be all over the news. They're investigating it. What happened with all that? Not good. I feel bad for Paul. Like, obviously this girl's lying. She's just trying to get stuff out of it. Things dropped for her, you know, just benefiting her basically. She's obviously lying. I feel bad for Paul. It's terrible. Wow. I feel so bad for Ray. He honestly, all he cares about in this world is his son, and they're getting a paternity test. So who knows? I mean, based on what the kid looks like, obviously I don't know that he's actually his son for biologically, but I mean, he obviously raised him. He cares about him a great deal, but like, wow. Ooh, I'm so excited that Paul and Emily are pregnant, and that'll be exciting. Hopefully that won't go bad, but you know, probably will. But that's really exciting. I really like the both of them together, so. I hate this woman. This is his mom. Oh my god.
I don't mean shit to somebody like you, but it fucking matters to me.
Wow.
I don't care about family. I was a dancer. I carried you.
How'd you steal $20,000 from somebody? It's ridiculous.
Love.
Come Come back.
Loyalty is important and usually painful. But one day you might find cause to ask yourself.
And hey guys, sorry if you see the camera angle changes or whatever. Bandit is just playing with the cord on the camera, so he's just knocking it off, and then I gotta go get it. So this looks like, so in this scene, it's really hard to see who these people are. I'm just pausing this real quick. It looks like it's the therapist guy, and I can't tell if they're at the house of like the mayor's house or whatever, because it looks like that son that was in the other episode, like with the girl that was in the house and the one dropped into the pool or whatever. And then it looks like there's just a bunch of girls too. It looks like that's the shrink guy. I don't know. It's kind of, or maybe it's just the shrink. It's real hard to see the one guy on the, oh no, okay. I'm sorry. It's really hard to see them. So now he is following, Ray's following them now to kind of see where they're going. So it looks like this one lady, she's going to get them all like under the radar, and they're going to actually go and still look for who killed Casper, because they really don't think that the guys from the shootout were the ones that had anything to do with it. So, well, at least they're all getting back together, you know, now that this has kind of gone down. Obviously, they were all going separate ways. They all got set into new jobs, but now they're all going to come back as a group and hopefully really like hone in on this and find the guys or guy or whoever killed him. Ooh. Ray's got these cool gloves on. He's serious. Oh. Wow. Ow. Ew. Ew.
I did everything I could for the light.
Ew, his teeth are coming out. Gross. Okay, so Paul and Bezzerides went to the address that her old partner, whatever the guy is, got. There's blood just everywhere over this little shed in the back of this house. Shit's gonna get crazy. It's Ray, it's bad. Ooh.
Fucking problem. You alone?
Alright guys, so I just finished watching the end of the episode. I honestly got really scared at the end there. I thought that Ray might shoot Frank. So that was a little freaky, but nothing ended up happening. So we'll have to see what happens, I guess, next week. I don't know. I really, again, this week, just not really anything exciting happened in the episode for me. I honestly think it's kind of boring. I mean, we saw that, like, you know, they had different jobs now ever since that event occurred. You know, they're trying to, you know, work towards getting back together. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this show right now? Are you kind of getting sick of it? I don't know. I honestly just don't. I don't know that I like it. It's so slow at this point. Like, I honestly just don't. I'm not into it. There's not enough stuff is happening. Just too much talking. You know, a lot of stuff going on this time with Ray and his kid. Felt really bad, as you saw before. A lot of stuff going on with Frank and his wife not being able to have a baby. He's trying to spend more time with her. He's got a lot of stuff going on. And they're still trying to figure out who killed Casper. And so they're starting to look into that. Probably the most exciting part of this episode was obviously whenever he went to the psych doctor's office or whatever and beat him up. I mean, I don't know. So at the end, obviously we saw Frank and Ray are going to kind of have it out. We'll have to, again, wait till next week, see if anything actually happens because of it, because it doesn't seem like too many things do happen. I don't know. So, you know, leave a comment below. Let me know if you're still in this, or what do you think of it so far? Are you kind of getting bored, or do you really like it? And I might just be, you know, maybe it's just my opinion, but I'm still going to do it. There's only a couple more episodes, so we'll kind of get through this one. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll be finishing this out, and then starting in August, we're going to have, you know, Fear of the Walking Dead, and I'll be kind of doing those videos as well. And click like if you like the video, if you like the episode, and I will see you guys next week for episode 6.